Hey y'all, it's your lady LaVon. Let me turn you on. Oh yeah. I am outside the gay club again because I just had so much fun yesterday. It is so nice to be around men that aren't attracted to me. Like, I just absolutely found the golden key. Plus, they were getting readings and paid me, baby. So yeah, I'm back again trying to make that money. I just came back from Chicago and I went through another life lesson, and this dude's about to burn himself down to the ground at this club. Child, what is going on? Oh God. Anyways, and I realized why I don't really like people and why I've never had a lot of girlfriends, because women are catty. It's not like they're, trying to get with me, or they might be. That's crazy. The flip of the script is a lot of women that actually are attracted to me, that claim that they are straight, don't like me the most. Like, it be the worst. And I've never experienced such aggression from a woman to where I had to push her ass down to the ground. And that was the last time I saw her. I was like, she was taking care of me. She got my nails done. She, you know what I mean? And she was a Chinese lady. But I've never experienced so much passive aggressive behavior in my life, to the point where now you are on the floor and scared. And the thing about society right now is people are aggressive right now. People are evil right now. I've tried to tell y'all, I try to warn y'all. I'm telling you, I told y'all this paradigm shift is not a joke. And also, the government is forcing the paradigm shift on top of the natural force of the paradigm shift. And people are not pleasant. Baby, all I'm doing is staying focused. I stay, trying to get my construction business together. I'm not going to quit on that. I know people want me to, but I'm not. It's too much money in it. But it's, of course, because I don't have a truck, or tools, it does get, it is kind of hard to do exactly what I'm trying to do, because I'm not trying to do the hard labor. But I will, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, still, things are a little slow. But I'm telling you, like, people are dumb. Like, people have, especially in America, have congratulated dummies so much that when you are someone like me that has a little intellect, they just automatically feel like you're trying to shit on them. Like, it's just inevitable. They're going to feel that way. They are going to feel that way. And they really, these days, your life is at motherfucking danger when you disagree with people, right? And what I've learned is women, especially black women, aren't really socialized properly to know, why isn't this working? To understand social norms enough to not offend people. And I am never going to be politically correct for y'all. Like, that's over and out. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not about to be politically correct. And I realize that people really cannot stand it about me and people like me. Like, they do not like when you don't know, or don't even know you don't know, just assuming, you know what I mean, that you're just trying to be raunchy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I learned that I do not trust regular society when it comes to anything, but also telling people my side of the story. Like, I'm open to listen to everything because I'm open. But I realize that people, when I speak, people get intimidated, they get scared, they get weird, they get upset. Like, I'm like, what is wrong with this bitch? Like, this girl that I was dealing with for a second to see if she could be a potential investor, because she had money, but long story short, she got fired from her corporate job, so she's spiraling out of control, spent all this money, and being manic with me because her nigga don't want her. And I'm like, girl, like, okay, like, you should know better than that. She was like 10 years older than me, acting like a child. And then the dudes that she had me meets, well, she done told them, oh, Jade put her hands on me. And it's like, I'm so tired of that narrative where someone who is going to yell in your face. And my baby daddy used to do that, and she's a Libra as well. And my baby daddy got punched in his fucking face. Because why and since when did we just are allowing people to get in your face and scream at the top of their lungs without consequences? Like, no, we need to bring back a good ass whooping. Like, we don't do that. We're grown. That is a threat. And I told him that. I'm like, anytime I've ever put my hands on a man, because I don't put my hands on women, I pushed her. That's it. I got her the fuck from me. You know what I mean? But I've never put my hands on a woman because I'm a strong woman. I know I'll beat the brakes off a bitch, even a strong bitch. Like, I have a high tolerance for pain because I've been through so much pain. So it's not really a lot a woman can do to me. And I just could not believe the amount of audacity that people have these days, where you just think you gonna just rah in somebody's fucking face and not get consequences. And there's a lot of hostility in the fucking world, but also just America alone takes 80% of the cake when it comes to aggressive behavior, not being able to express yourself properly, not being able to conflict resolute. Like, these people in America are just, they're gone. They're far gone. My days of helping people try to understand a solution that might help them feel less disturbed are gone. Like, I'm not doing that no more, because I realize now people like that. People with the herd and beehive mentality, they love to gang up on righteous people that want to really actually help and kind of distort the narrative that people don't typically go by, but they should, because it's common sense. But common sense is not common. And I just wanted to let y'all know, I was also talking about Spiritual Soul. I wasn't recording when I was talking about it, but shout out to Spiritual Soul. He just came online and said some of the most things that I've been saying recently. Like, I don't know what's going on in the air, what they're doing with the chemtrails or whatever, but it is affecting y'all brain. It is affecting y'all emotions. And it seems like everybody's manic, everybody's depressed, everybody's anxious. It is the worst thing to see, especially when I really like to go out. I just got some new cards, y'all, you know what I mean? I just have so much fun talking to people, even when they're talking about their problems. I don't even mind that, especially if you're gonna pay me. But it's like, these days people are just truly unhinged. And you know, at some point I was like, am I just picking all the assholes of America? No, people are assholes in America, period. There's nothing wrong with you. There is a paradigm shift. Just know that when you're on the opposite end of all the crazy stuff that people are doing to you, and will justify it to your face and threaten you to agree with them, and get people to go up against you. It is the most wildest thing. That's why I'm just focusing on my money, focusing on trying to get my children still. It's coming in the works. Everything happens in due time, because what I'm realizing now, that everything that happened to me in my past was because I had lack of knowledge from my parents. And now that I've gone through what I went through, I am adult, way more adult than I ever would be if I would have not lost my kids for that couple of years. So I can learn how to be an adult that actually functions in society in a way that I can grow, expand, stay away from problematic people. Like, now I used to have a soft spot for problematic people, because I would say, you know, I think differently. I'm neurodivergent, whatever the fuck, you know, that new word is, where I don't completely think the same, but I find similarities. And I'm thinking that people have the same intentions as me, that people, you know, like, it really ain't that. Like, I knew I was problematic, but I had every intention to change my toxic ways. These people thrive. They only have power when they're being a shithead. Like, I'm telling you, that's it. They only thrive when they make boneheaded decisions. Like, I am so done with the boneheads. Like, I'm so done with people who can't foresee past their face and what they have for breakfast. Like, seriously. Like, people do not know what's happening, and they really can't foresee a problem coming. They just gonna do what they want to do, affect whoever they want to affect, and they'll dare anybody to go up against what they say, or they're gonna crash out. And I'm just like, like, I'm telling you, like, as soon as she did what she did, it was over, because that type of person I've seen plenty of times. I know when somebody's being passive aggressive with me. I know when people are making snarky remarks. I know when someone really just doesn't like me. A lot of people don't like me. When it comes down, deep down to it, there is not a lot of people that like me, if any. If any, because I cuss, I don't change my mind if it doesn't make sense, you know. I have a confidence about me. And I don't lack. So a lot of people just cannot stand that about me. Ooh, they can't stand it. They cannot stand it. Like, who do you think you are? I think I'm Jade Levon Ali. Who are you? Like, do you know yet, bitch? You're literally 40 something. You still don't know who the fuck you are? Get a grip, bro. I don't know.